but for quiz night.
Quiz.
Night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your resident landlord, Stuart Hall.
Yes, indeed. Welcome. Thank you very much. Hey, more. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Quiz Night and Stuart Snug. Well, as you all know, since the start of the series, we've become famous throughout the entire world. We play every sport imaginable, and we are now very famous for our food. We specialise in simple little things like saumon fumé au blinis à la russe. It's only pancakes. What are you going on about? But they're stuffed with smoked salmon and caviar. They're for the pensioners only, of course. And then we have lark's tongues in aspic, and that's for the young people. Well, my own preference, and I still ask the chef for it, is chicken in the basket. Oh, yeah, got that. And the basket, whoop, you've got it, have you? Right. So on now to round 2 in League 5. And welcome into the pub, please, all the way from Muswell Hill in London, the Minstrel Boy! Yeah, come on! Yep. Come on, Miranda. There, Miranda. Trembling and quaking with nerves they are, but you must feel at home. Miranda, what do you do for a living?
I'm a dental practice manager.
A dental practice manager?
A manager.
That's big time, so you have staff underneath you, do you?
Mm-hmm.
You tell them what to do. How many staff do you have?
About 5 or 6.
5. This is important stuff. This is big time stuff. Chris? Hi, Chris. You're a landscape gardener.
That's correct.
Now, that's a highly specialised profession, isn't it?
You do need to know a lot, yes.
A lot. A lot, because you make a right wreck of your garden, can't you, if you aren't careful?
Sure. It's both building and plants as well, so you've got to know a bit about both, really.
You've got to be an artist, though, haven't you, really?
You have to have the vision.
With imagination. Yes. And, of course, your customers have to have a bottomless pocket, don't they? It's not cheap, is it? It's not cheap, is it? So I say, hi, Tony. Hi, Tony. Yeah. What do we do?
By trade, I'm a computer technician, but, yeah, at the moment I'm working in the law courts.
In the law courts?
Yes.
On the right side of the law, one hopes.
Yes. Well, I'm a barrister's clerk.
A barrister's clerk. Yeah. So there's some heavy metal in this team from the Minstrel Boy. Now let's meet the opposition all the way from Scotland, from Lanarkshire. Welcome, please, the team of the Empire. Whoa! Yes, come on. Yes, come on. And I can tell you, without fear of favour, they've been plotting their tactics in the gents for the last 2 hours. So welcome, welcome. You're a builder. You build everything in Scotland, do you?
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah.
Look at him. Sparkling blue eyes and neatly trimmed beard. The captain is John. John, what do you do for a living? Come on, tell me.
Tile fixer.
A tile fixer. You fix anything. Again, a highly skilled profession, isn't it?
Well, can be, yeah.
You can make a right mess. I've just had a right mess made of my bathroom. I wish you lived a bit nearer to Manchester than Lanarkshire. And finally, welcome, Tom.
Thanks, sir.
And what do you do for a living?
Well, at the moment, I'm a mature student.
A mature student.
Very mature.
What are you studying?
Business administration.
Business administration. But now, tell me, coming from Hamilton, are you all Hamilton Academicals supporters?
Sure, I'll need to keep it right on that. Was Hamilton Academical. There's no S in the end.
Oh, I smacked my wrist then. Is it honestly Hamilton Academical?
Yeah.
So Sussex.
Most people down here...
We always get it wrong, don't we? We always get it wrong south of the border when opposed by Scots. They always triumph. Let's see if they triumph tonight as we come now to opening time. Away. Yes. We've never been known to serve tea in my pub yet. Give me a boo for the barman. Come on, I want a boo for the barman. Oh, but I always defeat them because under my little bar I've got my own pint. Cheers, lads. Cheers before we even start. Newton Rudley ales are the best. OK. As you all know, opening time, 90 seconds of quick-fire stuff. Get it right, it's 2. If you can't get it right, you pass the buck. And if he gets it right, or he gets it right, it's 1 point. I start with the Empire. I start with Tom. And the clock starts now. The Honeymoon or Falls View Bridge, which collapsed due to pressure of ice flows, linked Canada to which American state?
Florida?
No, it's New York. John, your question. She was the first woman MP to sit in the House of Commons, and she's quoted as saying, "I married beneath me. All women do." What was her name?
Lady Astor.
You're right, for 2. Well done. Charles, name the Norwegian playwright who wrote the play Peer Gynt.
Pass.
Pass to Tom.
Ibsen?
Ibsen is right for 1. Well done. Tom, your question. Which house is a famous beauty spot in the Lake District near Coniston?
Pass.
Pass to John.
Don't know.
Difficult for you, it's Tarn. John, your question. Who finally found Dr. Livingstone in the African village of Ujiji? It was...
Stanley.
Stanley is right for 2. Well done. Charles, Edward VII was the only British monarch to die in which palace?
Lambeth.
No, it was Buckingham. Tom, who composed the music used as the theme for the 1990 World Cup, Nessun Dorma, from Tullio?
Puccini.
Puccini is right. Well done for 2. John, officially, in which decade of the 18th century did the first European settlers reach Australia? Roughly?
1800 to 1810.
No, I can't give it to you. It's 1788, the exact date. In ancient times, the inhabitants of which city were known as patricians or plebeians? Charles, your question. Tom?
I didn't hear, sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear, but anyway,
Pass.
it's
Don't know.
time. It was Rome is the answer, but they've scored 7 on the opening round. Come on, encourage them. Right. So now it's the minstrel boy. Let's be having a song or two, and maybe that will come later from Miranda. But meanwhile, 90 seconds of questions starting from now. Which composer wrote the Song of the Earth and 10 symphonies? Tony? No? Pass to Chris? Chris?
Pass.
Pass, it's Mahler. Chris, your question. Paul Samuelson, Simon Kuznets, and Milton Friedman have all won which Nobel Prize?
For economics.
Correct. Well done for 2. Miranda, the Kikuyu are the principal tribal group of which country?
Pass.
Pass to Tony.
Kenya?
Is right for 1. Well done. Tony, which is the largest state in area in Australia?
Western Australia?
Correct for 2. Well done. Chris, which French missionary funded his work at the Lambarene Hospital in Gabon by giving organ recitals?
Schweitzer.
Schweitzer, right for 2. Miranda, on which island did Bonnie Prince Charlie first set foot on Scottish soil in 1745?
Pass.
To Tony.
Skye?
No, it was Erisque. Tony, your question. Leopold II of Belgium financed whose explorations in Africa? Go on.
Pass.
To Chris.
Livingston.
No, it was Stanley. It's the other one. Chris, your question. Name the Austrian city which hosted the Winter Olympics in 64 and 76.
Salzburg.
No, it's Innsbruck. Miranda, what are the 2 principal ingredients of a dry martini?
Gin and vermouth.
Correct for 2. Well done. Tony, Franco Zeffirelli's TV production Jesus of Nazareth featured which actor in the role of Jesus Christ?
Robert Powell?
Correct. Chris, Dawn have no time. The Minstrel Boy have scored 11. So, yes, at the end of the first round is the Empire 7 and the Minstrel Boy 11. So we're on to round 2. You all know it's called Stuart Shout. And as ever, the computer, it gets 2 topics like chalk and cheese, Victorian Edwardian pots and pans, whirls them round. I shall then ask the Empire to answer questions on that topic. So here we go. It's air and sea. So John of the Empire, he has a conference with Tom and Charles.
Sea.
You're coming up with sea. 5 questions. As you all know, Stuart Shout is a doubles round. It's 4 points for a correct answer. Stand by. Which shipping company owned the liner Queen Elizabeth?
Cunard.
Cunard is right for 4. In nautical measurement, how many feet are there in 5 fathoms? 5 fathoms.
30.
You are right again for 4. 8 points on the board. What was the name of Robert Maxwell's yacht from which he fell to his death in November 1991?
Lady Ghislaine.
You are right. You have 12 points. How many cables make a British nautical mile? My body cast in the rough sand of the sea, a cable's length from shore. All masons will know that. Come on.
20.
No, it is not 20. I'm going to offer the minstrel boy.
10.
10 is right, and you picked up 2 points. Your last question, the Empire. How many masts has a sailing vessel known as a brig? How many masts has a brig? Come on, I've got to hurry you along.
3.
3 is wrong. I throw it to Chris the minstrel boy.
2.
2 is right, absolutely right. So, the Empire have scored 12, and the minstrel boy have got 4. Yes, come on. It's developing into quite a battle, as I knew it would. The minstrel boy, your 5 questions, obviously on air. In 1939, Igor Sikorsky built the first successful model of which form of air transport? Sikorsky.
Helicopter.
The helicopter is right, 4 points. The body which is responsible for the economic regulation of the UK airlines is known by the initial CAA. What do they stand for?
Civil Aviation Authority.
Ooh, another 4 points. Which goose, once flown by millionaire aviator Howard Hughes, is now on public display at Long Beach, California?
Flying.
No, it is not flying. I throw it to the Empire.
Spruce goose.
Spruce goose is right. You picked up 2. Nick, 2 points. 4th question. The British version of Concorde was assembled at the BAC Works in which city?
Bristol.
Bristol is right, so you've 12 points on the board. Your last question. Which Frenchman was the first to fly an aeroplane across the English Channel? Which Frenchman? Which, in fact, they're all writing furiously now.
Blériot.
Blériot is right. Well done. So you have scored 16 points, and the Empire have picked up 2. So at the end of that round, it's the Empire 21, the Minstrel Boy 31. Yeah! Right, we're going to have a quick sippers. Do likewise at home. Be back sharply in 2 minutes at the end of these little messages. Boys.
Today he forgot all about cleaning the kitchen, but he remembered a joke about 2 armadillos in a sauna. He clean forgot the smooth power of Jif cream, but he remembered a certain evening on Lindos with someone called Lisa. In fact, in order to go on remembering it, he forgot about cleaning the bathroom too, at least until Lisa came home. Forget cleaning. Remember Jif.
Phone now, 0898 26 26 26.
Wrap it up on the fun line.
Soap. Any problems?
I don't like that tight feeling on my skin.
Sometimes I have a dry patch here. You know where it just gets tight?
Dove is different. With neutral cleansing ingredients and 1/4 moisturizing cream, Dove won't dry your skin like soap can.
When I tried Dove, I couldn't believe it.
And my skin's soft all over now.
It's more like a moisturizer.
Dove won't dry your skin like soap can. Now available in a new unscented bar.
The right chocky blocks, a light chocky block, so it won't come as a shock. That the whisking of a whisper to a frothy-ish consistency, the twist inside the frothy block of chalk.
Curl up with Coffee Mate for dreamier tasting coffee.
Never forget, with 2 spoons of butter in every pack, you can really taste the butter. In Golden Crown.
Go on, son. Get it in the box. Get it in the box. Go on.
Oh, no. Butter and ketchup and ice cream and blackcurrant.
In real life, you don't only get fatty stains on your clothes.
They'll go berserk when they see this.
Not if we wash them first, yeah. Catch.
So Persil Micro has a double cleaning action. An action on fat and an action on these other stains.
What's been going on?
Nothing. Nothing.
So,
our kids wearing their kids' clothes?
Persil Micro tackles fat and a whole load more.
Dixons. Great for action. Dixons. Great for games. Dixons. Buy any Sega or Nintendo console and get discount vouchers to save up to £100 on software at Dixons.
And welcome back to Stuart Snug and Quiz Night. State of the poll, the Empire 21, the Minstrel Boy 31. And the next round is entitled...
Captain's Call!
Open to both teams. On the buzzer, all confer. Only the captain answers, please. 3 questions, each containing 4 clues. The first clue is 4 points, and then descending order, the last clue is 1. Stand by. Question 1 coming up. First clue. He was born in Kalmkova, in the former Soviet Union. The son of a miner, he was a shepherd before becoming a metal worker. Who was he? And John's coming in.
Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin is wrong. I throw to the Minstrel Boy. Any ideas? You won't lose points for a wrong answer.
No. Sorry, can't.
No, I move on. Second clue. He joined the Bolsheviks in 1918 and fought against the White Army during the Civil War. No? Clue. Yes, Chris is coming in for the Minstrel Boy.
Khrushchev.
Khrushchev is right. Correct. You have 3 points on the master scoreboard. Second question. First clue. This book of the Old Testament bears a name which comes from the Hebrew for God is my judge. That's for 4 points, the first clue. Second question, I move on, second clue. It relates... Oh, we're coming in on the first clue, are we? John of the Empire?
Deuteronomy.
It's not Deuteronomy. I throw to the Minstrel Boy. Can you pick it up?
Leviticus.
No, it's not. Second clue. It relates events during the Babylonian captivity of the Jews. John of the Empire.
Exodus.
No, it's not. Chris the Minstrel Boy.
Judges.
No. We should get through the Bible before we're done, you know. I mean, when are you going to stop? The second half of the book records the visions of the 6th century Jewish folk hero named in the title. Named in the title. We're coming in, John of the Empire.
Samuel.
No, it's not Samuel. It's gotta be Chris the Minstrel Boy. Come on.
Joshua.
No, it's not Joshua. We've exhausted him now. The last clue. The first part of the book relates the hero's experiences in a lion's den. It's got to be John of the Empire. Daniel is right. You've got him for 1. Right. You answer the question correctly, either team. You get a crack at the bonus worth 3 points. Here we go. First clue. This hero gave his name to the 5th largest constellation in the Northern Hemisphere. Who was he? Clue number 2. He was the son of Zeus and Alcmene. No? We're coming in, John, for 3 points.
Neptune.
No, it wasn't. Chris, can you pick it up?
Orion.
No, it wasn't. Clue 3, worth 2 points. The rocks at Gibraltar and Ceuta, which guard... It's Chris of the Minstrel Boy.
Hercules.
Hercules is right, and you've picked up 2 points there. Now then, without me giving a further clue, can you connect Nikita Khrushchev, the Book of Daniel, and Hercules? Can you? Nikita Khrushchev, the Book of Daniel, and Hercules or Heracles. Hercules. No?
Elton John.
Elton John is absolutely right. Yes, wonderful. Now, can you tell me exactly why you connected them? Come on.
I'm not sure about Hercules, but Daniel was a record by Elton John, so was Nikita.
That's right. And Elton John's middle name is Hercules. You did very well there, but the score then, the end of the round, the Empire 22, the Minstrel Boy 39. Yes. And our next round, and everybody faints and blanches and leaves the pub when I shout, it's your round! Okay, now it's spotlight time. We pick on a member of each team, beginning with the Empire, to answer a question on his or her own specialized topic. Here we go with the computer. And it's on Charles, with his neatly trimmed Spanish goatee beard. And it's sport. Charles, you're on your own. 2 points per question, if answered properly. First question. In what make of car did Derek Warwick, Mark Blundell, and Yannick Dalmas win the 1992 Le Mans 24-hour race? What make of car? What make of car? Give you a clue, it was French. Clue? Come on, I've got to hurry you. It was French.
I don't know.
You don't, it was a Peugeot. Question 2. A foot into the water jump incurs how many penalty points for a horse in show jumping?
2.
No, I'm sorry, Charles. It's 4. What did the M stand for in the name of the boxer Cassius M. Clay?
Marcellus.
You are right, well in for 2. In 1991, in which sport did the Billingham Bombers replace the Solihull Barons in the Premier Division of the Heineken League? You're skating on thin stuff here.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey is right. Well done for 2. Oh, dearie me. Who played for Fulham, managed Coventry City, and turned to a career, well, it's sometimes called a career, as a television soccer presenter?
Bob Wilson.
No, it was Jimmy Hill. Oh, you could kill yourself for that. Anyway, he scored 4 at the end of his round. Give him some sympathetic applause. Come on. And... OK, minstrel boy, who's the candidate? Let's see if you smile after this one. Come on, whirl away. And we're landscape gardening tonight with Uncle Chris, and his topic is British exploration. He looks at me enigmatically. I ask the first question. This explorer made 2 attempts to find the source of the Nile before 1858 and also translated the Arabian Nights. Who is he?
Sir Richard Burton.
Yeah, yes, he is. Richard Francis Burton, absolutely right, 2 points. Which Scottish explorer first discovered the magnetic North Pole?
Mungo Park.
Oh, no, I was just about to give you a hint there. It's John Ross. What is the name of the man who first surveyed Mount Everest? Name of the man who first surveyed Mount Everest.
Everest.
Everest is right. You're right. It's 2 points. No messing about there. 4th question. In 1580, Sir Francis Drake arrived in England having circumnavigated the world. During the trip, his ship was renamed the Golden Hind. What was it called when he left England?
The Pelican.
A pelican is right for 2. Final question. Which English explorer made the first overland crossing of the Antarctic continent? You've got to get this.
Ranald Fiennes.
No, it was Vivian Fuchs. Oh, he kills himself for that, but he has scored 6 at the end of the round, and the state of the poll is the Empire, 26, but the Minstrel Boy have 45. So we come to the last round. The Empire, come on, get the skill going. Think of Bannockburn and all the rest of it. Come on, a little fight back. The last round is Last Orders. And it's quick-fire stuff. 2 minutes of rapid questions on the buzzer. You get it right, 2 points. You get it wrong, it's 2 away. And the clock starts now. What is the more common name of the Roman Catholic order founded by St. Ignatius Loyola in 1534 and Tom of the Empire?
Jesuits.
Jesuits, right for 2, well done. What's the name given to the round windows frequently found in churches and cathedrals? It's rose. The 1987 film Pathfinder is unique in featuring the people and language of which region of the Arctic Circle? It's Chris the Minstrel Boy.
Inuit.
Pardon?
Inuit or Eskimos.
No, no, it's got to be Lapland, -2, I'm afraid. Who reached number 2 in March 84 with its Raining Men? It's Tony the Minstrel Boy.
Weather Girls.
The Weather Girls is right, 2 points. Which pop singer, whose chart career began in 1959, was really Ronald Wycherley? It's Johnny the Empire.
Billy Fury.
Billy Fury is right for 2. The hits of which pianist included Roulette and Toy Balloons? It's Johnny the Empire.
Ross Conway.
Correct for 2. The word sartorial relates to which profession? It's Johnny the Empire.
Barbers.
No, it's tailoring, -2. Which British actor who starred in Gone with the Wind was killed in 43 when his plane was shot down returning from Lisbon? It was Leslie Howard. Which Richard Strauss opera was based on a play by Oscar Wilde? It was Salome. Which American won the ladies' singles title at Wimbledon in 1975? Nobody's having a go. Yes, John the Empire.
Billie Jean King.
Correct for 2. What type of ivy did the Coasters and the Lambrettas take into the hit parade? John of the Empire.
Poison.
Poison, right for 2. In The Third Man, what was Orson Welles' character name? It's Chris the Minstrel Boy.
Harry Lime.
Harry Lime is 2, you're right. What name is given to the Spanish method of execution by strangulation? It's Tony the Minstrel Boy. Garrotting is right for 2. Name the leader of the Norwegian Fascist Party, whose name is now associated with the collaboration or treason. Chris?
Quisling.
Quisling is right for 2. In the Bible, which kingdom did Nebuchadnezzar rule? It was Babylon. In music, the interval between E flat and B flat is called a perfect what? It's Miranda. A perfect fifth, and what a perfect ending to that round for Miranda and the Minstrel Boy, because the Empire have been whacked. 34 points to the Minstrel Boys, 53. Whoa! Miranda just popped in with the 50. What? Yes, right. OK. After all the excitement now, let's look at the league table. The Clarets are leading with 68 points, the Minstrel Boy 53, the Empire 34, and the Squirrels have everything to prove 16. And talking of things to prove, the Empire are returning next week with everything to show, a bit of steel from Scotland, and they're playing the champions at the moment, the Clarets. Don't miss it. Join me in the Snug, same time, same place. Until then, from all of us here, I wish you as ever a fond farewell. Yay!